It's all covered in today's China Truths.
Chinese state media urgently warns that viral co-infections can cause white lung, while doctors report a rising number of COVID-19 cases. Multiple respiratory viruses are now sweeping across mainland China, triggering a new wave of severe influenza outbreaks. This week, Chinese state media issued an urgent warning, saying that mixed infections involving several pathogens can escalate into dangerous white lung cases, a condition often linked to severe lung damage. At the same time, many frontline doctors are reporting a quiet but undeniable resurgence of COVID-19, with infections climbing again across the country. On November 16th, CCTV Finance sounded the alarm on Weibo, stressing that winter has brought a surge of respiratory illnesses, with influenza and rhinovirus co-infections spreading rapidly. Doctors warn that severe mixed infections can damage the lungs to the point of appearing as white lung. Nearly half of all upper respiratory infections, they note, are now linked to rhinoviruses. Experts further caution that this year's H3N2 influenza strain is far more aggressive than H1N1, causing sharper throat pain, intense muscle aches, and faster deteriorations. Children under 2, seniors over 65, and individuals with underlying medical issues are considered especially vulnerable. Doctors also emphasized that roughly 50% of upper respiratory infections are caused by rhinoviruses, which spread easily through contact and droplets. These viruses enter through the nose, mouth, or eyes, incubate within 1 to 2 days, and trigger runny nose, congestion, sneezing, sore throat, headache, and persistent cough. Medical professionals say that pneumonia caused by mixed infections of viruses, bacteria, and mycoplasma has become increasingly common this year. Such overlapping infections can trigger abnormal immune reactions, causing inflammation to spiral out of control. Without timely treatment, this can quickly progress into serious lung complications, visible on scans as white lung. Some doctors warn that this year's influenza A H3N2 strain is particularly fierce. According to CCTV News, pediatric emergency visits at Shengjing Hospital of China Medical University, Nanhu branch, in Shenyang have surged by 30% in just 1 week. The hospital receives up to 2,400 young patients daily across its 3 campuses. Most arrive with high fevers, often 39 degrees or 40 degrees Celsius, followed by heavy coughing and wheezing, especially in infants. In Henan, a boy named Xiaoming recently developed a high fever of 40 degrees C, severe leg pain, shortness of breath, heavy coughing, and a painful throat. At the Provincial Children's Hospital, doctors detected wheezing and crackles in both lungs, clear signs of pneumonia. He was diagnosed with severe H3N2 influenza A, complicated by pneumonia, and had to be hospitalized immediately. "My child only has the flu. How did it become so dangerous?" his parents asked in fear. Doctors explained that this year's H3N2 strain is unusually virulent, with some children deteriorating rapidly. Treating it like a simple cold can be deadly. Mainland media recently reported several tragic cases. A 3-year-old in Henan died just 1 day after contracting influenza A. A 12-year-old girl in Zhejiang developed white lung in her left lung after a single day of fever. And a 39-year-old woman in Hangzhou ignored her flu symptoms for 3 days and ended up with several lobes of her lungs turning white. In Hong Kong, a 2-year-old girl suffered severe encephalopathy after catching influenza A, and a 13-year-old died from influenza B. Meanwhile, multiple doctors across China are openly warning that COVID-19 has returned, prompting netizens to wonder whether the so-called flu wave is actually the coronavirus resurfacing. On November 14th, Cao Dongdong, a doctor from the 3rd Hospital of Yulin City, Shanxi, said in a Douyin video, "I'll say it again. COVID-19 is back. More and more people are testing positive. Flu-like cases dominate clinics, usually with cough and sore throat, and many patients cough for more than 10 days." Li Xiaoye, Deputy Chief Physician at the affiliated hospital of Shanxi University of Traditional Chinese Medicine also declared on Douyin, COVID-19 is back in 2025. Similarly, Wang Baokai from the First People's Hospital of Jinjiang City said, COVID-19 and H1N1 have returned, faster and stronger than last year, and most people have no immunity. Today, multiple respiratory viruses are circulating simultaneously in China. The Chinese CDC admits that infections from influenza, RSV, and rhinoviruses are all climbing. Yet COVID-19 remains a political taboo, rarely mentioned in official reports. Still, public sentiment online tells a different story. Many suspect this outbreak is COVID-19 under another name. Mainland netizens commented, "It's just another COVID mutation. The symptoms are identical. How can there be so many viruses? Changing the name doesn't make it new. The symptoms are exactly like the old outbreak. The Wuhan military games just ended, and this happens again. This wave feels even worse than the original COVID." Shocking reports have emerged online. At least 57 people were reported missing in mainland China during the first 10 days of November. On November 17th, numerous missing person alerts circulated across Chinese social media. One blogger who tracks these cases claimed that 57 individuals went missing in just the first 10 days of November, with the youngest being only 8 years old. Many mainland netizens were stunned, commenting, "This is terrifying." At least 57 people went missing in early November. On November 12th, the mainland Douyin account, Old Village Chief Hua Ge Kalianzan, published a list titled Partial Missing Persons from November 1st to 11th, which included both children and adults, mostly teenagers. The youngest case involved an 8-year-old child. On November 5th and 8th, as many as 10 people reportedly went missing each day. According to a November 16th report from Jimu News, a 16-year-old girl named Gao from Shixia District, Yinchuan, Ningxia, went missing on November 11th and has not returned. Her family said they operate a hot pot restaurant in the area, and Gao left around 6:40 p.m. without taking her ID card. She left no note, and surveillance footage captured her final appearance before disappearing. The family said she did not finish junior high school and usually helped at the restaurant. They found no clues after asking relatives, classmates, and friends. On November 17th, another blogger reported that a 22-year-old man named Zhang Liangbin from Beichen District, Tianjin, left work late at night on November 11th, turned off his phone, and has been missing since. His family said he had been doing well at work and had not mentioned any problems. That same day, other bloggers reported more cases. 14-year-old Chen Yao Yao from Weinan, Shanxi, went missing around 3 p.m. on November 15th, and 14-year-old Jia Zhengwen from Zhaozhuang, Shandong, went missing around 1 p.m. Messages seeking help flooded the Douyin platform. On November 5th, a mainland Douyin blogger known as Brother New, spreading positive energy, shared another list titled Partial Missing Persons from October 2nd to 17th, 2025. The densely packed list alarmed viewers. The blogger wrote, "What do you think when you see this? So many children went missing in just 1 month. Once they disappear, they are very hard to find." According to the video, 77 people were reported missing in 16 days from October 2nd to 17th, another 11 in just 2 days from October 20th to 21st, and 19 more in 4 days from October 24th to 27th, totaling 107 reported missing cases in 22 days. Most were children, the youngest being 5 years old. Some adults were included, the oldest listed being 56. In response, mainland netizens expressed worry. "It's becoming unsafe. I feel terrified after reading this. And why are so many people disappearing?" Some questioned whether certain cases involved individuals being lured abroad, while others expressed concerns about broader social safety issues. Online discussions link the topic to recent news clips. Some social media users brought up a widely discussed moment from September 3rd during the military parade in Tiananmen Square, when CCTV's live broadcast captured a brief conversation between China's leader Xi Jinping and Russian President Vladimir Putin. In the clip, Putin reportedly said through a translator, If humans can continuously replace organs, they can become younger and may even achieve extremely long lifespans. Xi Jinping responded, "Within this century, humans can live to 150 years old." This exchange drew significant attention online and sparked widespread debate. On July 3rd, the UK's Daily Telegraph, citing data from the International Human Rights Organization Ending China's Abuse of Organ Transplantation, reported that Chinese authorities plan to build 6 additional medical centers with organ transplant capabilities in Xinjiang within 5 years, 4 of them in Urumqi. If completed, the total number of such centers in Xinjiang would increase from 3 to 9, a scale that critics argue is far larger than what the local population would normally require. The report triggered discussions and concerns internationally. China discovers shoe trackers, sparking public fear over youth safety. Recently, a wave of online discussions erupted after several Chinese consumers claimed they found small tracking devices inside the soles of newly purchased shoes. The discovery sparked public concern and comparisons to the smart school uniforms introduced in some schools years earlier. A blogger known as Financial Cold Eye shared a video showing netizens who reported the issue to local police, questioning why such devices would be installed and whether they were meant to monitor certain age groups. Some viewers also connected the topic to the widely discussed case of Yu Menglong, noting that his shoes appeared unusually large, though no official link has been confirmed. Many online comments expressed fear and frustration, with some joking that buying shoes now comes with a tracker, and others worrying about privacy and personal safety. Several users advised caution, saying that if someone finds a suspicious device, they should handle it carefully and avoid drawing unnecessary attention. The controversy brought back memories of smart school uniforms, which some schools in Guizhou and Guangxi implemented starting in 2017-2018. These uniforms embedded RFID chips to record students' entry and exit times, sending updates to teachers and parents. The system also connected to a mobile app for attendance and notifications. While schools said the technology helped manage safety and prevent truancy, experts and parents raised concerns about privacy, data security, and whether constant monitoring was appropriate for children. Online discussions also highlighted broader anxieties about student safety, noting that cases of missing children and teenagers in China have drawn significant public attention in recent years.
Please share your thoughts in the comments section below. We will keep reporting on the COVID surge in China, so don't forget to subscribe to our channel and turn on the notification bell to get the latest videos. And thank you for tuning in.